Chosen ones in today's world, those with a radiant aura, often find themselves targets in the complex web of human relationships. Not everyone you meet has honest intentions. In this discussion, we turn our attention to 7 subtle signs that someone might be taking advantage of you, sapping your energy and possibly hindering your spiritual journey. This is not about creating unnecessary worry. It's about equipping you with the knowledge to recognize these warning signals. By the end of this read, you'll be better prepared to identify these hidden red flags and make wise choices about who you let into your life. This understanding is crucial in all areas of life, whether in personal connections, work settings, or within your spiritual circles. If you've ever felt unusually tired, questioned your gut feelings, or found it hard to keep personal boundaries, this article will guide you on how to protect your energy and preserve your special gifts. But before going further, I'm eager to hear from each of you. Have you ever experienced a moment when it felt like you were being manipulated for something by someone? Feel free to share those moments with our fellow seekers in the comments below. Understanding how to spot manipulation and energy-draining tactics is fundamental to maintaining your well-being and ensuring that you can continue to help others without being exploited. For those who often put others first, recognizing these signs is the first step in practicing self-care and preventing burnout. One clear sign that you might be being taken advantage of is when someone reaches out to you only when they need a favor. This behavior isn't new and can be quite draining, particularly for those who are spiritually attuned and deeply empathetic. Picture this: you receive a message from someone who hasn't been in touch for a while. At first, they seem friendly and warm, but soon enough, their true intention surfaces. They need a favor. You might recognize this pattern, and despite your better judgment, your generous nature often compels you to lend a hand. For those with spiritual gifts, this type of situation can be especially tough. Your innate desire to help others, along with your spiritual capabilities, often makes you a target for those in need. But when these interactions are repeatedly one-sided, they start to drain not just your resources, but also the energy that fuels your spiritual journey. This usually occurs because your vibrant spirit and wisdom attract those who are struggling. While helping others is rewarding, it can become detrimental when you're seen only as a source of aid during tough times. Recognizing this trend is crucial. Consider if there are people who only reach out when they're facing difficulties. Are their interactions always linked to a plea for help? Do you wonder if they would bother contacting you otherwise? Identifying these users isn't about passing judgment or being unkind. Rather, it's about learning to discern, a key ability for anyone with spiritual leanings. To understand who truly appreciates you, watch for interactions that involve genuine mutual care, not just crisis-driven contacts. Moreover, it's important to build relationships based on mutual respect and give and take. Connecting with those who value your contributions and reciprocate with their own adds richness to your life and supports your spiritual development. Such balanced exchanges prevent exhaustion and help maintain your energy, enabling you to pursue your spiritual path with clear focus. Setting firm personal boundaries is crucial. Saying no or requesting space can be empowering. It preserves your energy and signals to others that your compassion has limits. This not only protects your well-being, but also instills a sense of mutual respect and support in those around you. Following this path leads to deep, fulfilling relationships that are nourishing for everyone involved. Individuals who are naturally compassionate often gravitate towards those in need. While this kindness is commendable, it can lead to vulnerabilities if not balanced with self-care. It's essential to establish boundaries to keep yourself healthy and happy. In doing so, you not only protect your well-being, but also foster relationships that truly enrich your spirit. Setting these boundaries ensures that your energy is reserved for those who value you for who you are, rather than what you can do for them. It's important to remember that your role is meaningful and your energy is precious. Helping others is part of your mission, but it shouldn't come at the expense of your own energy stores. Establishing limits with individuals who reach out only in difficult times is not selfish. It's a vital part of taking care of yourself and an act of self-love. As you move forward, consider the nature of your relationships. Are they mutual? Do they replenish your energy as much as you give? Being mindful of these aspects can guide you to create a network of support that truly benefits your life's journey. Be alert to those who may belittle your successes. Such actions can be damaging, especially when your accomplishments are not just personal achievements, but significant spiritual milestones. Imagine the disappointment when sharing a major spiritual advancement only to receive lackluster reactions or dismissive remarks like, "That's nice," or "Anyone could have achieved that." Such responses can be painful as they not only belittle your efforts, but also seek to diminish your spirit. These kinds of reactions typically arise from the other person's insecurities or their inability to understand your path. They may fear being overshadowed by your growth, or they simply might not recognize the significance of your spiritual or intuitive achievements because of their limited viewpoint. Moreover, it's crucial to identify when relationships are more transactional than reciprocal, where interactions hinge more on what you can provide rather than on mutual respect and appreciation. This imbalance can be draining and unsatisfying, highlighting the importance of severing ties with such one-sided relationships to focus on more fulfilling exchanges. Never underestimate the impact of your surroundings on your spiritual development. Immersing yourself in a positive and understanding environment can greatly propel your spiritual journey. It's beneficial to connect with those who not only comprehend, but also celebrate your spiritual progress. These supportive relationships are the ones that will truly empower and uplift you, pushing you towards achieving your greatest potential on your chosen spiritual path. Recognizing these signs is vital for both your personal growth and your spiritual health. When people around you continually downplay your achievements, it might lead you to question your own abilities and the value of what you bring to the table. This sort of negative feedback can really throw a wrench in your spiritual journey. Always keep in mind that the path you are on is entirely your own. Your accomplishments, while they might not seem significant to someone else, are absolutely real and worthy of celebration, even if you're the only one doing the celebrating. Diving deeper into how people might take advantage of you, another clear signal emerges for those in tune spiritually. You find yourself constantly drained of energy without any return. This problem extends beyond simple tiredness or mental fatigue. It cuts right to the heart of your spiritual being. People who are spiritually sensitive often grasp the concept of energy exchange, where there's a healthy give and take in relationships. However, you may notice certain individuals always take from you without ever giving back, leaving you depleted. Such individuals, often called energy vampires, drain you so much that you might end up feeling physically weak or suffering from headaches, alongside emotional symptoms like anxiety or overwhelming stress. The imbalance in these relationships is stark. You end up exhausted, while they seem to flourish with the energy they've sapped from you. This dynamic is especially harmful to those who naturally lean towards helping and healing. Your empathetic nature and spiritual insights make you vulnerable to exploitation. You might frequently find yourself absorbing the negativity of others or dealing with their emotional issues, often forgetting to take care of your own needs. It's crucial to safeguard your energy and seek balance in your interactions. Setting boundaries to prevent these draining experiences is not just about protecting yourself. It's essential for maintaining your spiritual growth and ensuring you can continue to assist others effectively. It's essential to tune into your feelings during and after social interactions. Are there instances where you feel unusually tired after meeting with certain friends or colleagues? If you find yourself repeatedly drained after such encounters, it could indicate a lopsided energy exchange. Being conscious of these dynamics is an important step in protecting your personal well-being. Taking steps to safeguard your energy is not about being self-centered. It's about ensuring your survival and ability to thrive. Your spiritual energy drives your life's purpose and mission. Constantly allowing others to deplete your energy can impede your capacity to live out your calling. Creating boundaries is crucial for your mental and emotional health. This could involve reducing the time spent with people who exhaust your energy, adopting practices to stabilize and shield yourself, or being selective about where and with whom you share your emotional space. Awareness of energy dynamics is key to maintaining your health and ensuring your abilities are utilized effectively, not exploited by those who fail to appreciate them. Recognizing the sources and patterns of energy depletion is a major stride towards preserving your vitality. In addition to setting boundaries, it's important to cultivate environments that replenish your energy. Surround yourself with people and activities that nurture and recharge you. This could be engaging in hobbies that you love, spending time in nature, or being around supportive friends who energize rather than drain you. As we look into how people might take advantage of you, we find a concerning behavior, trying to control your gifts. Think about this crucial point if you're someone with unique spiritual or intuitive gifts. These special talents might attract individuals who are more interested in using your abilities for their own advantage rather than helping you grow. Imagine you meet someone who suddenly takes a great interest in your unique skills, like healing or intuition. Their interest, however, isn't in your personal growth, but how they can benefit from what you can do. They might push you to use your abilities to predict their future or solve their problems using your spiritual insights for their own objectives, while disregarding the personal boundaries you've established or the sacred nature of your abilities. This kind of exploitation can show up in many forms. It might be subtle, like making you feel bad when you're unable to assist. Other times, it can be more blatant, like someone trying to profit from your abilities without your consent, or pressuring you to share spiritual insights that are meant to be private. Such actions are disrespectful and could even harm your spiritual journey. Your gifts are not just tools for others to use. They are sacred and profound, meant to serve higher purposes that resonate with your spiritual mission. To deal with such manipulations effectively, it's crucial to understand your personal boundaries and the true purpose of your gifts. Consider whether there are people who appreciate your abilities more than they value you as a person. Do you feel uneasy about the ways you're expected to use your gifts? Being aware of these signs is important because they suggest that someone might be misusing your spiritual or intuitive talents. Remember, those who are gifted, your abilities are a core part of who you are, not just services you provide at someone's whim. Protecting your gifts from misuse is key to your spiritual development and fulfilling your true purpose. Moreover, it's vital to surround yourself with people who truly support and nurture your spiritual growth. Choose to connect with individuals or groups who honor the sacredness of your gifts and encourage you to use them in ways that help you grow and positively affect the world. Such a supportive circle not only protects you from manipulation, but also amplifies your ability to meaningfully use your gifts. This continuous reflection ensures your spiritual practices stay true to your deepest values and life's mission. Engaging thoughtfully with your gifts allows you to turn each experience into a chance for personal growth, enriching both your life and the lives of those around you in significant ways. They claim your ideas or work as their own. Exploring further into the warning signs of being taken advantage of, one especially annoying behavior emerges when someone hijacks your original ideas or creations and presents them as their own. This problem is particularly painful for those who are spiritually connected, as their ideas and innovations often spring from a profound spiritual depth. Imagine you've had a significant spiritual breakthrough or created something entirely unique, influenced by your spiritual insights. You trust someone enough to share this with them, only to find out they've claimed it as their own idea. Suppose they solve a problem at work using your spiritual guidance, but then take all the credit themselves. Or perhaps they spread your spiritual discoveries as if they had uncovered these truths themselves, without acknowledging you at all. This kind of intellectual and spiritual theft is more than just annoying. It's a profound betrayal of your sacred relationship with your spiritual talents. For those aligned with their spiritual mission, your creations and thoughts are deeply integrated into your purpose in life. When others take credit for what you've achieved, they're not only stealing your intellectual property, they are essentially attempting to steal a part of your spiritual voyage. This behavior typically stems from insecurity or opportunism. Some might envy the influence and novelty of your ideas, presenting them as their own to enhance their image or appear more spiritually advanced. Others may just be looking to benefit from your insight without undertaking the spiritual effort themselves. To detect this misuse, you must closely monitor your contributions and be prepared to defend your truth. Have you noticed anyone consistently promoting your ideas as their own? Do you hear your unique spiritual insights being reused by others without acknowledgement? These are clear signs that your spiritual and intellectual property is being exploited. It is crucial for those who are spiritually enlightened to guard their intellectual and spiritual creations. This isn't about ego, but about honoring the divine inspiration behind your ideas and protecting the integrity of your spiritual path. It is important to assert your intellectual rights confidently and kindly, making sure the genuineness of your spiritual expression remains intact. Moreover, it's vital to create environments that value and celebrate original thinking. Promoting open and sincere idea sharing can help reduce the risk of your ideas being stolen. By fostering a culture of respect and acknowledgement, you help ensure that everyone's spiritual and intellectual contributions are recognized. Dampening your shine. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, we encounter a significant challenge: individuals attempting to overshadow your light. This includes a variety of actions aimed at hindering your personal development, undermining your self-assurance, and preventing you from fully embracing your destiny. Visualize your progress on your spiritual path, where you're becoming more confident and empowered. During this growth, you might notice some people around you becoming uncomfortable with your advancements. They could downplay the importance of your spiritual practices, mock your insights, or even attempt to dissuade you from continuing on your spiritual path. Sometimes their strategies might be less obvious, involving creating distractions or consistently bringing negative energy into your life that clouds your mental clarity. For those who are spiritually called, such actions pose a serious threat to your inner light. This light, which includes your spiritual essence, your natural abilities, and your connection to the divine, is not just a part of you, it's central to your purpose and existence. Any attempt to diminish this light is essentially an attack on your spiritual identity. What drives someone to try to dim your light? It's often their own fears and insecurities. Your growing brightness and progress might expose their unresolved issues or compel them to confront their unmet potential. Some may fear losing their connection with you as you evolve, while others may feel an unconscious threat from the change you represent. Recognizing these harmful influences demands a deep trust in your own path and purpose. Consider whether there are people in your life who seem to oppose your spiritual development. Do you find yourself downplaying your spiritual experiences or abilities around certain individuals? Are there relationships that consistently bring you down? These indicators suggest that someone may be trying to diminish your light, For those called to a spiritual life, protecting your light is more than just self-defense. It's a sacred duty. Your light is meant to shine brightly, providing inspiration, healing, and guidance. Their assistance fluctuates. People who are seen as inherently kind or on a spiritual quest often encounter unique difficulties within their social circles, particularly when others take advantage of their generosity. It's not uncommon to meet people who flip between extreme support and harsh criticism. This unpredictable behavior can be exhausting and may make you feel unvalued or even question your self-worth. Think about those in your life who swing from being extremely supportive to suddenly critical. They might heap praise when it benefits them or when they need something from you, but then they pull back and criticize when they don't stand to gain from your troubles. Such fickleness can have a deep impact on those engaged in spiritual or personal growth. If you're working on self-improvement or facing spiritual challenges, you need a support system you can rely on. Unfortunately, there are people who only show up when it suits their interests, adding unnecessary complications and instability to your journey. The root of this behavior is often self-serving. These so-called friends stick around when your success makes them look good, but disappear when there's no advantage for them. To manage this, it's crucial to keep an eye on the consistency of the support you receive. Watch for changes in how people act, based on what they need or how you're doing. If someone's support drops off when you're going through a tough time, it might be time to rethink their role in your life. When you're following a spiritual path, the intensity of your experiences can leave you vulnerable to this kind of unreliable support. Thus, it's essential, not just helpful, to cultivate a solid, true support network. Recognizing who genuinely supports you is key to developing relationships that truly honor and value your journey. This knowledge is vital for building a community that values you for who you are, not just what you can offer. It's crucial to create environments that foster mutual growth and understanding. Regular, open discussions about your needs and expectations with those around you can lead to a healthier, more supportive atmosphere. Promoting transparency and honesty in these talks can greatly improve your relationships and overall well-being. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your daily life can help stabilize your emotions amid these challenging social dynamics. These practices allow you to center yourself and face situations with a clearer, more balanced view, essential for dealing with the ups and downs of personal and spiritual growth. Always remember, being alert is your best defense. By spotting these tendencies, from the misuse of your talents to the attempts to overshadow your light, you empower yourself to draw lines, nurture real relationships, and fully dedicate yourself to your role as a chosen one. Chosen ones, as we wrap up our discussion of these key signs, keep this in mind. Your light is your power, and protecting it is your sacred duty. From those who sap your energy to those who try to dull your sparkle, awareness serves as your shield and wise judgment as your blade. However, recognizing these signs is merely the beginning. Now it's time to take action. Assess your relationships, set definite boundaries, and build connections that truly contribute to your spiritual journey. The path you walk as a chosen one is too important to be hindered by those who seek to take advantage of you. Before you head out, let's send out a surge of positive vibes together. Hit that like button. Think of it as casting a shield for fellow light workers who might benefit from this knowledge. Subscribe to become part of our devoted community of seekers of truth and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us about a time you noticed one of these signs or how you've learned to shield your gifts. Your story could be the guiding light someone else is looking for. Remember, each like, subscription, and comment boosts our combined light. Together, we can forge a beacon so brilliant it shows the way for chosen ones everywhere. Until we meet again, continue to shine, continue to grow, and never let anyone dim your pursuit of truth.